So let's talk about grapes for a little bit. I redid my grape arbor several years ago, and they are now more controlled than they used to be. And so I have a round pole structure upright and 2x6 frame on the top. There's actually two metal wires, one just below the upper 2x6 and then one midway down. So they're about 4 feet apart. So everything is great. I get a lot of grapes off of there, but every year it takes a ton of time, and this is what they look like when we start. So the key here is, what do you want to do with them? How soon can you get this done? And what do you want it to look like when you're finished? And there's a lot of publication out there that shows you how to do it, but I thought I might give you a before and after look. So I've not touched these yet. But we will be working on these in the next few days. So I'm going to turn to my right and we'll walk down here and we'll get to the ones that I have been butchering on this morning. So pardon the jiggly video, but I will give you a little bit of an update. So the framework is more obvious now because all of the excess vines have been removed. And if you go down the row, this thing goes all the way down about another 40 feet. I've got 5 varieties in here. But if we do a close-up on this, what you'll find is we are favoring it back to 1 cane in each direction from the main plant out to where the next variety starts. And then we try to leave a gap. And we have 1 on each wire, supposedly. You'll see in this one that I have a couple of them, and that's because I haven't decided which one I'm going to keep yet. I'm reviewing that as I go along with my final pruning. So you don't have to cut it all off at once and make that decision, but you do eventually want to end up with something that's more along the lines of 1 cane per. So we'll walk down to my last one, right here where my ladder is. And you can see there's still 2 on each of these, but that's because I have 2 varieties in here, so I have 1 of each variety going in each direction. But if we back up to the one just prior to that, you'll note that I've got 1 cane that I'm favoring, and I've got a backup cane for coming on for next year. So you can really cut grapes back extremely hard. Almost everything is cut back to either 1 or 2 buds. So if we look in here, close up on this little piece right here, you should be able to see that I'm down to 1 or 2 buds for each one of these stub canes, and I hope that didn't go out of focus. But that's what we're striving to do all the way along these canes here, and that's where all your fruit will bear next year.